the movers in intense, right?
Yeah.
Like they're like crazy. There's ones in Staten Island, unhinged, dude.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So one time, you said Adderall and smoking.
Yeah.
These guys were doing blow in the morning.
Nice.
They were bringing 6-packs and
Little
driving the
Folgers.
truck. Yeah, bro, 6-packs driving the truck.
Yeah.
And it's not even like the box trucks we have. These were the 26-foot trucks with the big nose.
Yeah.
So this kid Edwin, oh fuck, whatever, not Edwin.
We can believe that.
All right, and he's doing coke in the morning. I'm like, okay, we're in the back, and he's just like, he's doing okay, and then all of a sudden, about 3-4 hours, he keeps doing coke, and then all of a sudden, he starts getting like real tense, like this. He's like, just breathing like that, and in like sweating, red. His eyes are bulging.
Not saying anything though.
Not responding to anybody. So
while driving,
he wasn't driving. Thank
Okay.
God. No, he's all right. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
No, he was in the back.
He's just being weird.
Yeah, he's just come on, just that one, bro. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like bucket seats. So it's so it's like 4 of us in the back and 2 of us in the front. And so he's just in the back like this, just fucking the whole time, just not talking. We couldn't get him. We tried to drive him to the hospital. He wouldn't get out.
No shit.
So this is like hours now. This is like 2 hours of this kid just like he's like fucking like pressed against the seat like this.
And he's not responding.
Not responding. Not responding. So then we're like, what do we do with it? We have another move. We have to move a piano. We can't bring this guy who's like fucking spazzing out. Hey, we're here
don't
to
worry
move
about
you.
that guy.
Who's
the guy in your truck?
Just throw a moving blanket over him. That's his furniture.
He's a sculpture from our last house. It's a sculpture.
Yeah, modern art. I don't understand it myself. So bro, like this, just the whole for hours. I'm not, no exaggeration, hours. And we're calling the manager, bro. What do we do? He's like, you got to go to the other job. I'm like, all right. So we went to this other job. He snaps out of it. All of a sudden, we get to the piano. He's like an automaton. All of a sudden, he's like, let me get him underneath it. Crazy.
Snaps out of it in like a lucid way, or just in terms of just like
yeah, he was still like messed up, but he was able to. So we got that job done. I'm like, I'm gonna drive you home because you're in bad shape. So I drive him home. We're on the way, and I had to know, but now he's like communicating. So I was like, what happened? He's like, man, the angels were here pulling me this way, and the demons were pulling me this way.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? What did the angels look like? And he's like, they look like Vinny, one of the guys we work with. He's like, yeah, I was like, they had Vinny's face. And I'm like, what did the demons look like? And he just looks at me. He's like, it looked like you. And I'm like, fuck, this sucks. I'm like, but then I'm like, I'm not like the devil, right? Like, you know what I mean?
That's what the devil would say.
That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said to him. But I'm like, that is what the devil would say. I'm like, why are you still talking? So yeah, that was and then I finally got him out.
I think that's like cocaine psychosis, right?
Oh yeah. He was up for days.
We would have. I mean, we had some guys for the company. We should bleep out the company names probably.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But, wait, also, can I ask before you dive into that, when you called your manager to say something's wrong, what did you even tell the manager?
That he was just freaking out. That he was just like
with no explanation, like he did coke. Or
everyone
whatever.
that whole place was like
knew.
littered with it. Yeah, it was lousy with cocaine.
I mean, it makes sense. It's like it's a tough job. You're numbing your ailments and you're giving yourself energy to do the job.
Animals.
Yeah, I mean, my buddy who is a physical worker himself, I won't give a union or what he does, but he was, he was on a very, very big job, and the pills, coke, like whatever, and the foreman would have to come over every day and be like, guys, I mean, we've heard stories, there's everything. My friend would have an active bloody nose like in the middle of a speech.
But that's what I mean. It's a hard I mean, you were asked to do impossible things. Like you have to work from like 7 a.m. sometimes until like 2 a.m.
Oh my god!
And you're working up and it's just full, just
95 degrees, 100% humidity, 6 flights of stairs, so bringing like a wooden couch. Like up the just like
a gun safe. I mean,
insane
shit. Just
a gun safe. You had to do that. That's fucking nuts.
Gun safe. Yeah,
gun safes are like
pianos.
2,000 pounds.
I know. Aren't they supposed to stay where they are forever?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the idea.
Trying to think of what are that. I mean, so many things that are just like unbelievably heavy, impossible things. But that's what I miss about it, though. Like you get through a day like that with like 3 good guys. That's just, you can overthrow a government. If you have like 4 guys you can depend on and who are all pulling in the same direction, you can do anything.
I like
that. You can do so much.
All right, I'm in.
I also like it just because
like you have like you can have an impossible job, but if it's like me, you, I don't know, Lane, to pick the best guys. We can, no problem.
Yeah, like Santos, one of those guys.
It's crazy.
Well, I really like it because like I come from such a like spoiled brat kind of existence. And also, like, I'm basically cosplaying as working class.
No, but you put in the hours. I mean, you would be like a method actor who would like lose, like, who am I? Because like you've put in enough moving hours.
Yeah. That's like saying Jake Paul is not a boxer, which at this point it's like he kind of is.
Yeah,
he trains every day and has for several years. I don't have that. I'm not doing it.
But I hang out with these guys from like the Bronx, like all these Latin kids from the Bronx, and they're just from like such a different fucking world. You know, we're talking about life. There's one kid that like spent a year in Rikers for selling crack, got like locked up on a gun charge. And as a kid from like a wealthy white kid from a wealthy neighborhood in Seattle, I just sit there for like hours in the truck and I'm like, okay, so wait, when you're selling crack, like how do you let people know you sell crack?
This
you know?
All right, this is okay. Yeah.
But it's
he's like a Vice journalist that never puts out the piece.
Yeah. Exactly.
He's deep undercover for a mission.
That's my life.
That there's no mission.
Yeah, that's it. I'm undercover for just me.
Yeah. No, I feel that way though too. And especially with comedy, comedy puts you in so many fucking weird situations where you're talking to people that you don't normally have access to. I mean, listen, us at that gig in Schenectady, where it's like 200 something cops and us, and they're just basically spilling their secrets to us for whatever reason, raffling off AR-15s, like a situation that we would never find ourselves in.
They're like, here's a bit. I shot a kid because he pulled out a can of Diet Coke. I thought it was a piece. You know, I saw the glint. I said, gun. Anyways, do that.
But you can make it funny.
Do that.
I live with it every day. But the way you word it, I'm sure you could probably figure out a way to. Oh my God!
Oh man,
I live with it every day.
Yeah. But that's funny that you say that though, because like working, like you just work with everybody, and like that's what tripped me up about that kid that I was doing. Like that moving job with, because you want to judge this guy, but I'm like, I'm in the truck with you.
Totally.
All of our decisions, you doing coke every night and me trying to pursue stand-up comedy have brought us to the same exact place.
Yeah. David Drake has a great joke about that. About it's like our company was just like, it's like artists, writers, actors, and a lot of felons.
Yeah.
And you'd rather work with the felons because the writers, I remember one time, oh, bro, that was
the artists, the dreamers trying to
moving a couch. You're like, how you ever think that my green is your red and your red is? I'm like, brother, move the fucking couch.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
It's not this isn't a philosophical experiment of the mind.
No, and it's also such a means to an end that they actually think being lazy is somehow working hard at the other thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They're like, well, because I'm not trying at moving, that means I'm writing more.
Yeah.
Like,
and
that's not what that means. That just means
the
you're
worst.
fucking me in this job right now.